This video I'm going to show you how to find genuine Honda parts for your car, but I'm going to show you how to find the actual part numbers, and I'm going to show you how to order them online. I've already made another video on how to do this for any car make, but I'm going to show you in this one how to do it specifically for Hondas. And I found the best website that has the parts diagrams on them. Now, there are a couple ways you can do this. You can use the site with the parts diagrams, which I'm going to show you right now. Or a really easy way is you can just call up any Honda dealer and just tell them the part you're looking for, describe it. They have software that has the parts diagrams and everything that is much better than the software that we can access online ourselves. And with the dealer, usually you can email or you can text them in a photo of the part so they can make sure it's the same one. And they'll usually just tell you the part number. You don't actually have to buy it from them. So let's get into it. Here's the best site I found right here with the parts diagrams. It's called HondaPartsNow.com. I looked at a bunch of them. All the other ones I found, they look like this site, where they don't really have all the parts and the categories are just really crap. Like they don't have all the categories. This site is great. You can search by VIN number. We already have my VIN number in, but you get the idea. You can search by the VIN number so you know that the parts will fit your car. Now with this one, you get all this list here of the different parts and categories, which it's kind of a lot, but it's good because they'll have a lot of stuff. And when you hover over it, they give you the little parts diagram here. And also on all the other sites, the parts diagrams were kind of too small. You couldn't really see them. This one, the parts diagrams are more in focus, and you can hover over the parts diagrams on the top here over the numbers, and they will give you the part numbers. You can click and boom, it'll scroll you all the way down to the part, and then it'll even save the ones you've already clicked on and highlighted them in yellow. This is by far the best site with parts diagrams that I've seen on. Now, what you can do to order it, obviously you can order them from this site. But what I like to do, I don't like to order from sites like this. What I'll do is copy, paste the part diagram, and then I'll go into eBay. eBay is by far the best site to order car parts. They have everything. And usually if you're buying OEM car parts, you can buy a lot of them. The new ones that you're buying are coming directly from dealers anyway. And you can find the dealer that has the cheapest prices. So like me, I live in California. You can find a dealer that's selling the part in like Wisconsin. They can sell it cheaper than a California dealer can. And you don't have to drive to the store. You can just get it shipped to you after clicking a few buttons. So here we go. We're on eBay. If you haven't used eBay, so you can go by brand. What you want to do if you're looking for only OEM parts is you just want to type in the word genuine after it, and usually only OEM stuff will come up. Now, you can find used stuff and new stuff. You filter down to here, you click on used, boom, it'll only show you used stuff. You click on new, it'll only show you new stuff. Now, when you're ordering from eBay, if you've never used it, you want to look for sellers that have, this is how many ratings they've had right here. Right here. You want to look for the amount of ratings that's over 1,000, and you want this percentage right here is their positive feedback percentage. So this seller has amazing feedback. They have almost 3,000 feedbacks and 100% score. That is really, really good, especially since they're selling used auto parts. That's an amazing rating seller. You want them to have at least 97%. Really anything below 98% on eBay is kind of bad, but in between 97 and 98% is acceptable. But really you want over 1,000 ratings and over 98%, especially for auto parts, and especially if you're buying non-OEM auto parts or even OEM stuff, because they could be fakes. They might not, if they get some crap seller on there. But as long as you follow this, the sellers will be fine. And say you don't want an OEM part from eBay, what you want to do, another thing that this can help for, if it's a part and you don't know the name of it, like this weird doohickey thingy right here, I don't know what the hell that is. It's called a valve set EGR. Well, copy and paste the part number and the name of it into eBay. I already did that, but boom, valve set EGR. I'll show you again. And another thing that eBay has over here is they have all these categories: genuine OEM, aftermarket branded, unbranded, private label, whatever the heck that is, and not specified. Word of caution though, especially on eBay, be very careful with buying non-OEM parts, especially if it's something really important like a thermostat, which if it fails could wreck your engine, or like electronic stuff. Usually if I'm buying aftermarket stuff on eBay, I'll usually only get basic stuff like brakes, maybe cosmetic stuff like fender liners, stuff like that. But I would stay away from like an O2 sensor or a water pump or like a belt tensioner, stuff like that. I would stick with the OEM ones. You're probably better off buying a used part than an aftermarket one. And eBay is great for used stuff too. A lot of the used stuff is actually from like big scrap yards. So let's just go back into this site. We'll go over how to find like very specific stuff. So I don't know, let's see, we need a water pump, body, air conditioning, chassis. It's probably an engine. They go in alphabetical order. Here's the water pump right here. You can hover, they show you the parts diagram. Super easy to find. And then they show you all these parts like around the water pump too. All these hoses, individual bolts. This is actually one of the best sites online that I've found with parts diagrams. So you Honda owners are very, very lucky with this site, hondapartsnow.com. I will put a little link in the comment and the description probably too.